episode 44.
We're going to talk about.
Just leave your computers on, just to fool them. That's all I ask.
If you don't want to watch, just leave your computer on. It's fine.
That's all we need. That's all we need. Here we go.
Oh, my shot is horrible.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tech Talk Tonight. This is episode number 44. We're already having a great time here. I'm in the basement here in the Slim whatever I call it. And Gavin is somewhere up in the white and wintry north because it's cold now. Gavin, how the heck are you, my inevitable co-host?
I am amazingly wonderful. It is actually not cold here. We have not received any snow.
Liar.
A slight flurry. St. Louis, Missouri area has gotten more than Chicago. Thank you very much.
Is it windy?
It was 50 degrees this morning.
Well, okay. That throws everything I was just going to talk about off. So I have nothing to talk about. So that's the end of the show.
What kind of hat are you wearing there?
Now we're going to talk about my hat. This was actually a Halloween costume.
Can we get? We had the Kermit show up two shows ago. Can we please?
2 shows ago, so that was like 3 months ago, I believe.
Kermit, can you tell me about your exams that you just had?
Well, Gavin, you see, I've been taking exams for the past couple weeks, and they really kind of suck because this is my second to last semester here at college.
Can I get a 30-second timeout here?
30 seconds. Do you have to pee?
We're back down to 2 viewers. The people that you messaged literally got on and left. No joke.
But one of them named themselves TTT fan, Gavin. That they love you.
This is all you. You are a faker. I know.
This is not me. This was, the laptop I was going to show off during the show. There's all the little chat windows open down there that I've been spamming people to say, hey, come watch our show because I am a shameless spammer that I am, I have no self-esteem to where...
No, everyone keep watching because later we're going to talk about if we should kill this horrible piece of crap show.
Why? That makes me sad.
Now, Braden, tell us about the first piece of news.
The first piece of news is, obviously, we have not been doing our homework or researching any stories, but you did send me a link, not just a few hours ago, by hours I mean minutes, to this wonderful video known as the Facebook timeline.
It's not a video. It's a feature on Facebook.
No, it's a video. There's a video right here that's going to play, and you're going to hear the audio over the live stream. And, this is the kind of stuff that gets videos like these pulled off of YouTube. So here we go, if it plays. If it ever plays. I hear music. We're going to go with this.
I mean, if nothing else, it sounds like Christmas music.
Right. No, it doesn't actually sound like Christmas music. So what do we have going on here, Gavin? What is this that they're showing me?
I don't know. I think you should stop it. But this is the Facebook timeline. Everybody has, you've been hearing about it if you're a geek for about 500,000 years.
500,000 years.
Obviously, they're really trying to push it. And, so Facebook today is live to everyone. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/about/something, right, Braden?
Yes, facebook.com/about/timeline.
That's it. Apply the timeline to your profile. I didn't realize, I thought the timeline, Braden, was going to be something...
like a feature, like you would go into your photo albums and like right next to it would be the timeline view.
It's taking the place of your profile.
Right.
Do you find that odd?
Actually, like looking at it, like, okay, so before I had it like all patched up and ready to go to show my own like this, but Gavin made me do all the things his way. And so to be honest, I think it looks like MySpace used to be laid out. To be honest, it's all
true.
like
it's all blocky and nasty.
Yeah,
and it's not clean.
I don't think it's clean. I think it's MySpace all over again. And if it has like any type of customizable features to where they can make music start playing automatically when I go to see it, it is MySpace, and I want to burn it in a fire.
There are many problems with the Facebook timeline. One,
What
they're
are they,
forcing
Gavin?
it on people like a drunk frat guy on a blonde chick.
What the heck does that mean?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about in the slightest.
No, they're forcing the timeline on you. Like you, as soon as you go to this site and click, "I want the timeline," you've got 7 days. The egg timer starts counting down until they force you to start using it, and it's inevitable that they will force it out to everybody within the next few months.
So
mark my words.
It said 21 of my friends had already signed up for it. So those 21 have already started that 7-day countdown. And then after that, if I go to view their profile, it's going to be that timeline view. That's what you're telling me.
Yes. And, I mean, even if you don't do that, I think they're going to push it out to everybody eventually. But the other problem is that you cannot, there's so much stuff that gets automatically imported in. They're like, oh yeah, you can like remove stuff that you don't want people to see, right? Like,
But
if you
it's all those things that I already told Facebook that I don't want to tell other people.
If you go to mine, you can see like something I like posted in 2007. Here, Nathan Muni posted to my wall in 2007 a website that I'm not involved in. Oh no. Nathan, do you remember that? I bet you don't. Neither do I, because I was drunk. But the point is that people can dig this stuff up, and you have to remove every single thing individually, and it's kind of a nightmare to try and like handle all the stuff that it's like allowing people to dig up is kind of what I'm saying.
Do you remember that one offhanded comment that you told me back in 2005? That
No.
Obviously.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Was it where we talked about?
I don't think I was on Facebook in 2005, to be honest.
The thing with the thing that we're not allowed to talk about?
Yeah, that thing that, stays in Vegas.
Yeah, can we just
Yep. Understood. Yep. Bygones be bygones. Anyway, so Facebook timeline, bad.
I mean,
movies about it, they tend to be good and have good music.
I mean, lots of people like it. I was talking to a friend today who kind of likes that, who was saying that the Facebook profile page has kind of become worthless. Like a lot of people's, because they're, I say because they're frankly not as cool as people like me and Braden. But they're saying
because
that
we take pictures and share our entire lives out online, so we get more viewers.
Yeah, they're saying that their profiles are boring and that no one ever goes to them, so This is actually making the profile more interesting. And I mean, I can see that. It certainly makes them more interesting, a little bit too interesting, I would argue.
But what if you're like a pathological liar that says he's a vegan on his Facebook page?
I don't know where you're going with that.
Anyway, sure, why not? The one thing I do like, and this is strictly for me, I didn't know how to go back and view all my old status updates, and this allows me to do that. I don't necessarily want other people to go back and be able to do that, but I want to be able to go back and do that.
Yeah, but the problem is you have to go through and delete all that crap. Like, for example...
But not necessarily. Okay, this is how I view status updates and stuff. I don't necessarily think of them as, this is what I'm telling the world. Sometimes I think of it as, this is what I want to tell myself sometime in the future, and hopefully I will be able to come back and read this status update.
No, false.
It's kind of like an online diary to me.
No, your status update should be like a downward logarithmic thing of like availability. So like for the first 5 days it's available pretty well. For the next 2 months you can kind of see it sometimes, and then from then on it's like in a black hole. You can only find it if you look in like a tar file and you have to unzip it and you have to FTP it to your server.
Okay, I could do that. That'd be fine. Can I do that with Facebook right now without this whole timeline feature?
No, but you can use Backupify, which connects into the Facebook API and downloads all that crap for you into
I thought Facebook was cracking down on that. They didn't want people to be able to do that. I believe Robert Scoble wrote a script to do that, and they literally almost tried to kick him off Facebook because of it.
Well, Moondog in the chat room says that you're the only person that thinks that, Braden, so...
Well, that's fine. I stand alone like the cheese.
I was gonna say that myself, but this is interesting because it goes all the way back to it knows birthdays, right? So in mine
Right.
it says 1987, you were born. Add a picture of yourself.
Had a
In
picture of your
1995,
birth.
your brother
Is
Clayton
that
was
what
born.
you want to show a picture of?
Yeah, I don't know who would want to show that.
I can
Maybe
understand. Anyway.
I mean, never
Nope.
mind.
Nope. Don't go there. Don't do it. I love that this is still
Um,
the pinball live stream. Man, that is awesome.
can I just say?
Yes. Yep.
Next story.
Next story.
Driveless cars patent. I can't
Driveless
talk.
cars? Is this on our Reddit?
This is on a Reddit. Everybody should go to our Reddit.
Reddit.com/r/Tech Talk Tonight.
Reddit.com/r/tech o night.
That was horrible.
You pronounce it.
Try that again.
Tech o night. That's how. So that's the easiest way to get there. Once you do, you vote things up and down. The next story today is Google gets driverless car patent. Braden, did you know that we, in fact, live in the future?
I didn't. What is this future that you speak of?
The future is the Jetsons, in that we live in space. No, strike that. The future is that our cars will drive themselves.
Okay.
And Google has been doing this, actually, for a long time with their Street View cars. Apparently have been driving themselves. We talked about this on Tech Talk Tonight about 6 months ago, and now they're patenting driverless cars technology.
I gotcha.
It looks like Rob needs you to post the Reddit link.
I'm
in
on
the
it.
chat.
That's what I'm currently doing.
So the patent they filed today is basically like a car that can drive itself, or that's dual mode. So you'll be driving it, and then once you cross a big strip of code, like something like a QR code, but something huge so your car can read it.
Okay.
Suddenly you can go into driverless mode, right? So you can envision that this would happen like maybe you are driving your own car on the side streets, but then as you get onto the interstate, your car is scanning the road, and then it knows the exact place that you just drove across, and then it says, you can now go into autopilot mode if you want, and you press the button and it starts driving on the interstate all the way to your destination.
Okay. Awesome. I love that, we're living in the future.
Yes. But
does this totally freak you out that how easy that could be to hack? Like, all you have to do is run up to the interstate and put your own QR code there, and you could literally...
Well, it'll have encryption in it.
But encryption can be cracked. Why?
No, encryption cannot be cracked. That's why you can buy stuff from Amazon and people can't steal your shit. Bleep that out.
I can't. You know I can't.
That's a good point. It could be hacked, and that's why. I don't know. I'm going to be the first one. I'm hopefully going to be the first one doing this. Like, people.
You're gonna switch over your car, right? Well, hey, be the early adopter, because once everybody starts doing it, is when hackers will attack it.
No, okay. Your argument fails in multiple regards. One, they know that people.
Here we go.
They know that people are freaked out by this. So they know that they have to test it really, really thoroughly before it actually works. And it's not going to be like a freaking Windows PC running in your car, thank the Lord.
No,
it's
wait.
going to be like a closed system that no one really understands how it works other than like the car manufacturer. Just how Ford has their Ford Sync that they always are advertising or whatever.
Yep.
Their Ford Sync system is totally separate from the car's computer system. There's no interlocking, and that keeps it safe.
Okay. Rob in
it'll
the
be
chat
something
room
like that.
points out that they cracked RSA.
Yeah, I cracked RSA this morning. I didn't know they cracked RSA. Who's they?
Who is they, Rob? Can
Pictures
you tell
are
us?
it never happened. That's all I'm saying. But would you?
Hey,
so would
wait.
you
For
ride in
the
a-
layman and myself, because I currently don't have Google pulled up, what is the RSA?
RSA is a type of encryption, right? And then Rob's saying that it was cracked at a convention, so that could be a problem with securing our cars.
Was it one of the biggest, or the hardest to crack encryptions?
I think so. I don't really know what version of RSA. There are different levels of RSA encryption, I believe.
Okay.
But I'm just kind of making stuff up at this point.
Well, Rob has pointed out in our chat room where to go and talk about RSA. But since we are not up on it right now, next story, I say.
Next story is. Let me go to our Reddit here. So 2 stories about browsers. We always talk about browsers on this site.
Always.
On our.
I'm a huge Opera fan.
On our small podcast, I believe we should start calling us the Browser Talk tonight.
I think we talk about Facebook and Google Plus and social networks the most, to be honest.
Okay, well, today
So
slash this month has been exciting for 2 reasons. First, it was kind of officially announced that Chrome version 15 has officially become the most popular browser
Interesting.
in the world, in the United States. I'm not exactly sure.
Over Internet Explorer, right?
Over IE and Firefox.
No.
Also
But
today,
had Firefox ever pulled ahead of Internet Explorer?
I don't know.
Well, that would have been research.
Well, we'll have to have the chat room
Chat room?
research that for us.
Chat room?
Also today, Internet Explorer announced that they finally decided to start doing everything else the other browsers have been doing and start auto-updating people.
Yay!
Up until now, Internet Explorer has been lumped into Windows updates, so you only got the latest version when you ran a Windows update and you opted in to the IE update. But now it automatically gets updated. How does this change your opinion of browsers now, Braden? What browser do you use on a daily basis?
Internet Explorer all the way. Opera? No, still no. I am actually a Chrome user, to be honest. I like Chrome. And when I'm not using Chrome and I just try to type, what I'm Googling into the normal URL bar and realize that I'm in Firefox, I get angry. Because I'm like, but I don't want to click in that other little box next to the URL box to Google what I'm thinking about right now. I just want it to be in the same awesome bar, as I believe they call it.
Do you think Google has... do you think Google is really happy that this is happening because they have to pay a crap ton of money to Firefox Foundation every year because
it's based upon
ad search revenue?
Why not? Yeah, well, I don't know where to go with that. I mean, Google's not making their money technically on Chrome. They're giving it away for free, but it keeps them relevant. It keeps them having a Google product in front of your face at all times, which, they can try to make it more and more difficult for AdSense to work. Therefore, Google ads work. Therefore, Google gets their ad money. So, it's kind of all in their best interest anyway.
Yeah, Google's best interest, this is what they say all the time, is that they want a better, faster web so they can, frankly, so they can serve up ads faster.
Mm-hmm.
The faster you're browsing around the web, the more ads you see, the more dollars they get. So
the more information they can collect, the more they can cater the ads to you, the more likely you are to click on the ads.
Relatedly to the story today is that Chrome 16 came out.
And we never would have known it because it just automatically came up.
Yeah, but if you want it to you want to force an update, you can go to the wrench menu and hit about, and it'll automatically update.
I think I'm already there because I noticed that the icons in the just the normal standard new page, they changed to bigger. You got the Chrome Web Store, the Google Search, YouTube, Gmail. It kind of looks.
Oh no, that came with 15.
Oh, that's because I have the apps tab open and not most viewed. Anyway, that's part of apps, though, right?
The big feature of 16 actually is that you can do an Xmarks style log into my browser, and it'll move over. It'll sync all of your bookmarks, your settings.
Oh, see, I really like that. That was one of my biggest add-ons that I liked in Firefox, and then Xmarks kind of went away. Or no, it was originally Foxmarks. And they made it Xmarks because they were trying to do it for Chrome and IE, I believe, too. And anyway, I like it. I will use that feature.
Well, will you use that? Because I am still using Xmarks, and I really like it because it syncs between my Firefox and my Chrome and my Internet Explorer, where this Chrome login to Chrome feature will only sync between my Chromes.
Well, let me ask you this. Do either one of those, or will either one of those allow me to sync it to the browser I'm using on my phone? Because that's where I find that I want my bookmarks the most, and I don't have them all there yet.
That's a really good point. I'm not
Whichever
sure.
does that first is what I will use.
Yeah, I mean, that's another monkey wrench that's thrown into the browser wars, that, like, mobile Safari is one of the most used mobile browsers.
Yes, it is.
And yet,
Safari is not being
on
used
the
that much.
desktop, no one uses. I think 3 people used it in the month of November.
And they all were in Utah, and they were actually really close to a Mennonite community. And
Hey, now, I have friends who live in Utah.
Sorry. Wait, what? I don't even know if the Mennonites are in Utah, to be honest, but...
Layla, get back in your sail. What? No?
Nope, I don't know that one.
Reference to,
Are you going to try to stump? What?
name that movie.
No, I can't.
Layla, get
Say
back
it again. Say it again.
Layla, get back in your cell. Don't make me get the hose.
It puts the lotions on its skin, or else it gets the hose again?
No.
Do you
What
know
movie?
that one? I don't know your quote.
Asking you questions.
And
Okay.
I'm returning with a question of, a popular movie that I know you haven't seen.
Final story. We're ignoring the.
We're ignoring
that
Braden now.
one story that we talked about that we didn't really talk about. But
Nope.
we're going to talk about Minecraft and how it's wasting
Woohoo!
the time of our youth.
So what the real story is here is Time Magazine does their top 10 list at this time of the year because it's the end of 2011 here in a month or so. And the number one video game that they name was a little Indian game made by a little person called Notch.
I think that's racist.
He's not
You're not
actually
allowed
that
to say
little. I'm not allowed to say little person?
Pretend I'm not here.
Okay. Minecraft. Minecraft is the number one game according to Time. Woo, Minecraft. Right after the show, I will be restarting the server, and you will be able to play on a hardcore survival server. Here, I will tweet out the...
I only have one question.
Yes, I'm
One
listening.
question.
All yours. The stage is yours.
If I don't have... How similar is this to Minesweeper?
Nothing. It is nothing like Minesweeper, other than the fact that I could probably set up a mini game kind of like Minesweeper, and you could walk out there and place down blocks like flags, and if I set up all the redstone correctly, you wouldn't get blown up. I bet somebody has done Minesweeper in Minecraft.
Well,
I will look up that map.
Minecraft is a waste of time, yes.
No, you would say that about any video game. Any video game at all, you would say is a waste of time, would you not?
Possibly.
Possibly. Why?
There's
What?
some-
So are you saying Minesweeper is not a waste of time?
I mean, when I was in 6th grade, I read a great novel called
Ender's Game?
Ender's Game. Thank you for
Was it
reading
really?
mine. Yeah, and
There's an entire class on Ender's Game at
yeah,
Webster.
So I mean, I'm coming from a 6th grade perspective here, but the one thing that's fairly obvious in that book is that there's some game theory, and they don't know that they think they're playing a video game, but they're actually fighting a real war via the video games. So I don't know. Possibly you could make an argument that if Minecraft was actually doing something productive through your actions, basically they're using your decisions in the game to actually create an actual thing that makes this world better, then maybe
There was a
maybe it
movie
could be
like that
something.
called Gamer out, probably last year, a couple before. And it was literally they were playing the soldiers that were out fighting the wars and games and stuff. But let me ask you this, Gavin. Do you sing? Do you play music at all? Do you listen to music?
I sing for the heavens.
Okay.
No,
What-
I don't know. I play. I used to play piano. Does that count?
Yes. What purpose does music do in our world?
Nothing. That's why I stopped playing it.
My wife would probably come down here and start yelling about, a lot of things, seeing that she's a music teacher. But
No, I mean I see your argument. I
Okay.
purposefully was being
exactly.
a button. I was going to say.
Right. I think I will add button to my no word ban list on the server.
Well, music makes people happier.
And video games don't? Video games literally have that storytelling aspect to them, to where you can go get lost in a story for a while. And actually, that's part of what I wanted to do with the server. There is actual lore that I wrote for the server. You were in the land of Drea.
Playing video games is similar to like reading a novel?
I'm not going to say it's the same thing. I think they are different type of experiences, but both of those type of experiences allow you to get away from this world for a while and let you live in a different type of world for a while. Or at least let your mind wander to that place.
I mean, that's a super interesting argument. I would say that your argument, at least in my mind, is lowering music instead of raising video games. But I guess it gets everything to the same place eventually. But I do apparently have a test Minecraft account or something.
Yes,
so
you do.
I may just...
You should go try it out. You should
research... This is all pure research.
Uh-huh.
I will research it for you, our many, many viewers, which is now down to 2 viewers, plus the additional 3 that will watch on YouTube.
Yes.
Will bring us up to 5 people who will hear this drivel that we're talking about.
If they make it this far, because we are going long, I think, here now.
I'll show you going long in a second. And with that, I think it's about time.
Everybody, thank you for joining us. This has been Tech Talk Tonight, episode number 44. I am Braden Henze, and I want to wish you all happy holidays. And stay tuned for, our holiday show, which will come out. And, yeah, we'll do a holiday show soon. And we'll have, special guests and people come in and dress up as Santa Claus. And we'll do all kinds of crazy things like that, obviously.
That's Gavin? A good idea. I mean, I'll be in the studio, presumably, maybe, so we'll have...
Crap, are you telling me I have to make other microphones and cameras work down here?
Dude, I'm coming to the studio, and we are going to have eggnog, and it's going to be epic.
All right, we're having eggnog. Do you like eggnog?
I love eggnog.
Fair enough, we're having eggnog.
I've never had it.
I think that'll be no, I think I have had it. I don't think I like it, but we're having eggnog here, folks. If somebody else would like to, I have 2 extras, there's 3 microphones total down here, and plus like an area microphone. So if other people want to come join us for a live show, a live holiday meet and greet thing down here in the studio, hey, we'll have more than eggnog. We'll make it a party.
It'll be a party. But
when are we going to do this? Is this next week or the week after that?
Next week, and everyone follow me on Twitter /GavinR and follow Tech Talk Tonight for the details on when and where to stalk Braden at his house.
Yes.
So that you're ready for this party.
Excellent. This sounds great. I am excited. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next Wednesday.